We are back on the big brown couch, and let's get right into it. To my left is Sharon, and to her left is Jim. Jim Pappas is right here, and Joe Early is right here. You guys, really, the title of this story in our sign file is Gas Station Pharmacy. Now, how does one turn an old gas station into a pharmacy, Sharon?
Well, when Detroit Central City took ownership of the building at 10 Peterborough, we also got the property across the street that was a former gas station, turned vehicle transport service, turned car wash, and then we decided after the tenant left to rehab the building and turn it into condos or apartments, and it eventually got turned into retail space.
Now, we're looking at the end result here of Joe Early's construction guys, everything, all of their hard work designed by Jim Pappas. Jim, what was the challenge from an architectural standpoint about, using the exoskeleton and still coming out with something new and modern?
Really, it was working with the State Historical Preservation Office closely to meet the requirements of the historical renovation. We couldn't find photographs of the original building, so we had to look at similar projects around the country.
To approximate it,
to come up with a design that was appropriate for this particular location. And we think the final product that Joe put together is well done.
Yeah, there's a famous artist painted a marathon station, I think, out in LA, and it's like those kind of images that serve as inspiration. Here we're looking at an animation of what this is finally going to look like once all the greenery is planted and everything is done. It's going to be a Farmore. There's a Farmore right now that's in your building on your block, but it's really teeny tiny. It's a far cry from what this is going to be.
Yes, it's retail space underneath our agency.
All right, and what pharmacists are going to be in there? They're just Farmore?
They're the same. Okay. They're going to leave where they are now and take residency in 3169 Woodward Avenue.
Now, I understand that there were some things under the ground that you did not expect to find. When the early guys got there, they're, oh no, not this.
Yes, there was plenty of old gas station, the tanks that were in the ground that had to be removed, all the environmental issues, the old foundations left there by the former owners, homes that were built on the property.
Yeah, we're looking at some before photos here. I looked at photos that your guys took that showed tanks being pulled out of the ground, the old lifts that were still in there.
Yeah, inside the building itself.
What kind of challenges does that pose?
We had a crane that just were able to pull them right out of the ground.
And an oil drum out back too, right?
Correct. That was used oil that was in the ground.
Now, in trying to maintain the historical flair of a building like this while also making it useful in this day and age, now that was when it was a car wash, what special considerations do you have to do?
Well, we preserve the exterior of the building, so the original facade is the same. We painted with epoxy paint, and then we used, the striping on the building is the original, color scheme of the gas station that it was.
So, I'll ask any one of the three of you this question: why? Why put this sort of effort into that corner? What do you see happening in the future?
Well, Detroit Central City is an important asset in revitalizing the community and rebuilding the lives of the people that we serve in the community, because Detroit Central City offers housing assistance and employment, literacy, and we have a clubhouse for the people in the neighborhood so that they can go out and they can rebuild their lives and contribute to the community, and we're helping in that, and we're investing in our neighborhood. We're good neighbors, and we are in a good neighborhood.
That's excellent. And right across the street is the old butcher shop. Is that likely to become anything anytime soon, do you think?
I have heard it is going to be something.
Oh, maybe we got a little scoop here this morning on the big brown couch. And then, of course, Michigan State's right there, kitty corner, the extension office. Right. Very cool stuff. Jim, come over to my house, take a look, and see what we can.
I will be happy to do so. I think we can set up an appointment for next week.
Excellent. Jim, Joe, Sharon, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
All right. Let's, who are we tossing to right now, Connie? Just going to break? Lee, what's going on with you?